Okay everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I was just going to do some messing around with making some cells because I've been struggling a little bit with having colors swallow other colors and things like that. I'm just going to do basic swipes. Okay, so here I just put down my pillow to start with. So basically, yeah, it's experimenting with cells. Okay, so on this I've just got it's cell activator that I've made out of black and then some fluorescent pink. And I'm not even touching the white at all, I'm just laying it over it. So I'm trying to experiment and find out, do I have to swipe it and touch the paint? Or can I just lay it over the top of it? And I mean, I'm not blowing on it, I haven't applied no heat, nothing. And so you can see there that the cells are starting pretty quick. Okay, so this is just a pink and it's no activator in it, but when I was doing this, how am I getting these cells coming through? So it must be something in my pillow, in my white, because I shouldn't be getting cells there. And I don't use a silicone in my paint, I only use a water, and my mixture of my white is 3-part Elmer's glue to 2-part water, and then I mix 3 parts of that medium with 1 part to paint. And then if I need to thin it, I add water. Now with my pillows, they come out pretty thick, so I do add some water. Okay, this is just a purple mauve. Now this is just paint medium and maybe a little bit of water. And if you see, it doesn't really do much except towards the end of that swipe. But not the cells like you've seen what happened with the pink. It's like that white just swallowed that pink. Okay, so now this is just going to be regular black. And this black has no activator in it at all. And I'm just going across the white because I'm going, how did that happen with the pink and it's not happening with the purple? So now look at with that black. You see the cells coming out? So it's something with my pillow. Now, I don't know if the Elmer's glue is what's causing the cells to activate like that, or if there's just a lot of water in my white paint. Because I remember when I mixed this white paint, I made it thinner than I normally do. I made it pretty thin. So that is probably where it is, because I've never had this happen before. And when I was making this video, the reason why I didn't do sound with it when I made the video is because I was really trying to concentrate on what I was doing. I'm moving much slower when I do the swipe. And see, now that right there is actually supposed to be a red color, but it kind of looks brown. But it's artist crafts red, and it's, so it's one of the cheaper reds, but see, that's barely moved, that's barely anything as far as cells in that red. But there are some at the thin, which is understandable because your paint's thinner there. But typically if you do a swipe across your pillow, you're going to get, and you use an activator, you get some really good cells, but without it you shouldn't. It should just lay on there. You might get some, but not big ones like what you're seeing. No, it's hard to see where I'm putting all the white, but I'm just outlining it more because I want to put more puddles on here and find out what I can get. Because I did another one earlier today, and just trying to mix with some white. I tried Floetrol and white, and I added a little bit of water to it and used that, and the white just broke apart. It's like the pigments didn't stick anymore. The paint just really split up, and it was really terrible. So I started over and remixed my this pillow was mixed actually a couple days ago, but it's only made with the Elmer's glue. Now this is a yellow that is only made with Elmer's glue and a little tiny bit of water to get the consistency right. Okay, so it's the same formula that I said before. It's not just straight Elmer's glue and and yellow paint. Because I follow my mixture thing pretty strict, so if you haven't seen that video yet on how to mix that paint, I'll put a link up here to it. And there's always one below the videos too, so. But, okay, now that's my activator. The activator's in the big cup. Okay, now this is black paint. It's been mixed with the, my medium mix that I do, and then I just dilute it pretty good. Just add a little bit of water to where it gets pretty thin, but not quite runny, you know, yucky thin. I mean, you gotta mess with it. I really can't tell you exactly how much water to put in it. Everybody does it a little bit different, so you got to play with it and find your consistency. If your paints are breaking up when it creates cells and it doesn't hold together, then you've got way too much water. So just move slowly when you swipe it. There you go. And that's the kind of cells you should get out of your activator. So I think I need to remix the white but make it thicker. I think I diluted it down too far. But I'm not going to let this painting go to waste. I just kept on going. I wanted to mess with it and play with it and figure out what paint combination would work best doing this. That's why I haven't seen a video from me in about 3 days, because I've just been experimenting. Some of them I videotaped and I couldn't get things. I wipe them off and it was just yuck. Okay, there, that's a good one there. So I wanted to try that where you put two colors of paint on a swipe. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some Floetrol and some Amsterdam white paint, because I've been finding out that that is the best to use as a white activator. Because there's hardly any other colors that I can get to react really good like the white and the black does. Anything else just seems to break apart, so I've got to experiment some more. So here I put some hot pink and some black together. Now see, that held together better until the end, like normal. And sometimes you just got to slow down, take a step back, rethink about how you're doing things, and then just take a step. You gotta, you gotta go beyond just what you've seen or whatever. I mean, if you watch a lot of videos on YouTube like I did before I got started, and I still do, you see different ways that people are doing it, and it's endless. Yeah, I'm just filling my corners now to see if I can find some more spots. See how these open up when I tilt it. I mean, it had a really cool patterns too, but and when the cells hold together, and I notice when the white swallows the cells, you'll see how when I flip it around, but like so they just almost disappear. Your cells do. I mean, you can very faintly see them, but I know from experience when it dries, they're going to be really hard to see. And I knew that at this point, so I knew I had to do something else. I'm sorry it's not right in the center again. Like I said, I was just acting like the camera wasn't even on. I was just messing around to see what I can figure out with this. Sometimes you just got to take a step and you got to experiment. Now, see that black right there? It's in this white. It's kind of really graying out now. It looks like it's going to disappear. That's where the white activator, the pillow itself, wound up being a cell activator from too much water in it. And I don't know if some of you have had that problem, but comment below and let me know if you come across this too. So I go, there's not enough color. I got to do something else. So I wanted to splat some in the middle. Figured I'd just stack it up and throw some activator on the end of it as the last and kind of blow it out like a bloom. At first I was thinking I was going to swipe it, but no, I'm just going to pour this on the top. Using my activator, I don't pour it like that. I like to swipe it. So, okay, I'm going to break it up here. So I took a little, just broke one of my popsicle sticks in half, make it go to a point. I don't even know why I did this, but I did it. I guess I was wanting to see if that black was going to do anything. Or if that white was going to cause a problem. Okay. There's my bald head, so there you go. Just going to blow it out easily on each side. Just like you would a bloom. And I like the cell activity that starts in the middle there. Now here's that thing again where you go, do I stop now or do I keep trying to make this thing crazy? And of course, move things out of the way so I don't spill anything. Okay, here it goes. It almost looks like an owl in the middle, doesn't it? Okay, when you spin, you don't have to get too crazy with it because the centrifugal force will pull the paint out to the other side. So say I move it to one side because I wanted it, the upper part, to spread out. Well, yeah, too hard, flops off the board. It's not the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I couldn't get the paint to travel where I wanted it to, which is usually pretty normal. But if I think I can redo the white and keep it from coming through the paint as a cell activator, I think it'll really improve on these. Because I really want to get it down on how to do these blooms the right way. So together we can figure it out. And I'm taking a little bit of activator and I'm just dotting it and then pulling the paint. I don't know why, it just looked like it needed some black over here. So I need to look at the painting and see what that actually did as it dries. I mean, this was only done just like maybe 4 hours ago. A little bit on the outside. I mean, let me know what you think about when is the right time to stop. Sometimes you just don't know what you're seeing in it. Okay, touch up the edges a little bit. Always be sure you do that, because there's sometimes I throw it on the drying rack and then I'll see a spot and I'm like, man, you wish you could have done it when it was on your table, but there's always a lot of time. Okay, let's get a really good close-up of this. It came together pretty good, but we'll see what it looks like when it dries, and I will hopefully remember to present this in the next video so you can see what the dry results look like too. So, but thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Thanks for the new subscribers. Keep sharing and liking the videos. It really helps out the channel. Thanks once again, and God bless. I hope you all have a great holiday.